So how much do the experts know really? A couple years ago, my insurance company sent an expert down to my house, and he kicked around in my game room for 2 days trying to appraise everything. And when he was done, he reported back to the insurance company, and he managed to find about 2 of the top 20 rarest and most valuable items I own. So what would actually happen if we got real experts down here? Fortunately for you guys, I have a couple of them today.
What's up, everybody? I'm Matt, aka RetroWolf88, and I am a video game expert because I have been a
dirty, rotten scumbag reseller since
like 2016. So there you go.
My name is Mondane Designs. I'm a video game expert because I've been collecting since, what, 1996? I worked at a used video game store for a couple of years, and I mean, I watch YouTube, so, you know, that's kind of why I'm doing this.
Hey guys, I'm RNG Gamer. I play all my games randomly. I'm gonna have these 2 guys walk around the game room, and I'm gonna give them 10 minutes to see if they can locate any of the 10 rarest and most valuable items I own. Hey Google, start a timer for 10 minutes.
Wait, now?
Go!
I feel targeted.
Oh, Action 52. Oh, I was gonna say this box Shatterhand, but probably not. Action 52 could be in the top 10.
Could be. I mean, there's Rule of Rose and Kuon and Haunting Ground.
Scat. Weirdest name for a video game ever.
Best name.
Gun Knack. That's Mighty Final Fight. Another
high.
high.
It's expensive. Kickmaster's pretty high. Chubby Cherub. Zombie Nation is pretty high. But off the top of my head, I don't know these prices.
All right, let's go where you're an expert.
Yes, I'm an expert.
Here we go.
For
GameCube.
For sure.
Is
Okay.
there anything that crosses the $1,000 mark here?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Well, we've got Earthbound here.
Yeah.
But is it going to be in the top 10? If it was in the box,
Yeah. Most definitely.
I don't think this loose card's going to be in the top 10 though. Okay, here we go. This box Chrono Trigger. This has got to be one that's in the top 10. It's got to
You
be.
can pull it out, set it aside if you think so.
I think so,
All right.
because Chrono Trigger complete in box is pretty up there.
Here, we'll
All
set
right.
it over here.
We can just set it in my backpack. Now, are we just looking at games or anything in the game?
We'll leave it with just games and systems.
Okay, just games.
Oh,
and
games
systems.
and systems?
Wait, hold on. I feel like something here is going to be one, like maybe this Magical Chase.
It's
It's sealed.
a reprint.
Yeah, there you go. You caught it. If that wasn't a reprint, it'd be
if it
worth
was
like
not a
20
reprint,
grand.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely a reprint.
Those boxes are obscenely huge.
Here's my vote.
You think
All
that's
right,
my
set
vote?
it down there. Blazing Star.
Well, any shmup on the flipping Neo Geo, basically.
Oh, wait a minute. I know that at least one of these Virtual Boy games has got to be super expensive. Is it Waterworld?
No, it's.
Is it
Where's there? It is. Jack Bros. I don't want to touch it.
Jack Bros? Has got to be one.
Pull it down. Grab it.
Oh, I don't want to touch it.
It's
Cap on it.
It's an Atlas. It's an Atlas game.
It's an Atlas game.
Yeah, this has
Yep.
got to be one. I'm pretty sure this is one of
Lightsaber
those.
Samurai. If it says Atlas on it, buy it, and if you don't like it, wait a year and then sell it for more.
Yeah, right. All right, I'll just set this. I'll just say,
Look at what we're ignoring, the big box section.
dude, I know nothing about big box PC games, so I will leave this to you.
Oh my gosh. Well, no, I mean PC games sadly don't really hold too much value unless it's
Right.
an extraordinarily rare release.
We got a Game Boy Micro down here. Those are getting more and more
Yeah.
pricey, but I don't know that it would be in that top 10 threshold.
I want to say that Battle Garega may, but I don't know.
If this is okay, never mind. This is not the super rare games. Super rare games lovers in a dangerous space time on the Switch is stupidly expensive. Oh, we got some Dreamcast games over here. This has got to be one, right? This game is really. I'm pretty sure this game is really expensive because when I did
Cannon Spike's expensive.
Shane from Game Central Station, his game room tour, I remember him telling me that this is a pretty rare and expensive game.
Hey Google, how much time is left on the timer?
Oh no.
There's 2 minutes and 59 seconds to go.
We're so doomed. Maybe. You know what? I'm just gonna add it to the pile.
Add it to the pile.
I'm gonna grab Giga Wing.
All right.
Glass.
I feel like
Classic.
we have missed entire sections of things that.
Oh, we did. Oh, Sega Saturn. We
Oh yeah.
We gotta look at Sega Saturn a little bit closer here.
Is Magic Knight Rare Earth up here? I know that one's.
I don't have Magic Knight Rare.
I've never heard
Close
of this
to
game.
$200 or $300, so
Yeah.
I'm probably sure it's not on the top list.
Yeah. I would say maybe that one or Zombie Nation.
There you go.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I was
I'm
leaning
pretty
I
sure.
think it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got just about a minute to grab 4 more games.
Oh, we didn't look at Turbo Graphics too much.
Yeah, I looked through. I mean, good titles, but
Yeah.
nothing off. Yeah, no, it's difficult, isn't it?
See, here's the thing.
No
In
scratcher.
my time as a reseller, I've never been lucky enough to have a lot of this stuff in my inventory, unfortunately. Well, I mean, it would be Roller Rose.
no.
Kuon. I'm gonna say Roller Rose.
Grab Kuon while you're at it.
Okay, I'll grab Kuon.
All right, time's up. Time's up. How did they do? Kuon came in 3rd place, $800 of value. They also hit Jack Bros.
It's the hardest Virtual Boy game to get your hands on.
Hardest one. Came in 5th place at 772. Hold up Rule of Rose. That one came in 6th place at 640.
Woo!
Zombie Nation came in 8th place at $500.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
So we only got 4?
You got 4 out of the top
Oh.
10, which is really good because the insurance adjuster couldn't find but 2
Wow,
in
just 2.
48 hours.
48 hours?
48 hours. We spent 2 full days down here. So it's been 3 weeks since I filmed that clip. I didn't really know what to do with it, but I thought this would be a perfect time to turn this in to my top 10 rarest and most expensive games/consoles list. I know a lot of you guys have asked for it. I thought that Mundane Designs and Retro Wolf did a really good job. I really did only give them 10 minutes. And if I had given them a little bit longer, they probably would have found everything. The truth is, not even I knew what the top 10 rarest items were. I had to look them up after they made their choices. I have an idea of what they were, but I was off too. It's hard to keep track of what everything's worth. And truthfully, I don't really care about the prices, other than the price I have to pay for stuff. I don't resell, I don't really trade that much. I just buy because I want to play the games. But let's knock out the other 6 games that they missed. At number 10, at $420, we have Freddy Farkas Frontier Pharmacist. And this is a Sierra point-and-click adventure game. It's kind of uncommon. The reason it's so valuable is it's still sealed. Pretty cool. I found this at a thrift store for $1. I've never played this. I'm not going to open it up. You can buy it digitally off GOG for just a couple bucks. There is some value in big box PC games. Coming in at number 9 at $450, The Misadventures of Tronbon. I was a little surprised they missed this one because this is like one of the holy grails on the PlayStation 1, and if you're gonna look for like expensive games, usually the first place I would dive into it, unless I saw Neo Geo or something, would be the PlayStation 1, because there's a lot of heavy hitter RPGs. I found this one at a thrift store as well for just a few bucks. It's the best thrift store find I've ever had. This one's back in the backlog because I never finished it when I played it, but I'm looking forward to trying it out again. You guys are gonna get to see me play it sooner than later. They found number 8, but at number 7 is a console, and this one was tricky. I don't think anybody would have found this, but it's my Philips CDI. Now, normal CDIs go for a couple $100. This one was refurbished by the last tech to ever repair CDIs that worked for Philips. And it's basically bulletproof. It has all new components, new caps, new laser, everything. It's basically gonna last me the rest of my life, I hope, because CDIs are notoriously flaky. And people will pay a premium to get one that works and works well. And I'm lucky enough to have one of these here, but there's no way you could have known that from the outside. So I wouldn't fault anybody on missing this one at all. It's worth about $600 to $650. They found 6 and 5, but at number 4, coming in at about $800 or so dollars, is the boxed Vectrex console. This is heavy. The Vectrex is my favorite console from the 2nd gen, so the Atari 2600 and Television ColecoVision period. Very neat, has the screen built into it. They're hard to find. I have a complete set of it, including the complete in box console. They walked right by this one, and I'm surprised they didn't find this. I think that Retro Wolf looks for stuff that he knows is going to be valuable because he flips things and he sells stuff, so he looks for common items that are high ticket items that he can make money off of. Unlike me, who's more of a gamer, I look for odd stuff, the first thing I would have looked at was the Vectrex. It would have been like the first thing that popped out to me because it's something you don't see every day. They found number 3, but my second most rare and valuable item. And this is rare and valuable. Some things are just rare, some things are just valuable. This is both. It's the Vectrex 3D Imager. And if you haven't seen one of these before, the Vectrex console that I just showed you, this is an accessory for it. And it had 3 games for it that were 3D. And what you would do is, you would load these little wheels into the face of the headset, and it would spin and rotate in sequence with the flashing of the 3D games. And if you cross your eyes, it does like a 3D magic eye sort of thing. The headset's notoriously rare. It's worth between $700 and $1,000. Finding it in the box, who knows, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. But these little wheels are almost impossible to find. They are extremely brittle. You have to have them to make this unit work. And I happen to have all 3 of them, one for every game, including a bonus one. The wheels range from $100 to $150 a piece. So we'll say $1,300 for the whole package. They walked right by it in the box that looked like this. This was from the original box. The guy that owned this before me cut this out and put it on here as like a carrying case. And it smells like the 80s. It smells like Virginia Slims and Tab, which are the 2 most 80s things I know of. Now, number 1 is so rare that we don't even know how rare it is. It's the kind of rare that there's no information online about it. There's no eBay listings of it. It doesn't exist in any databases, but the people that know. It's Hellsinker. Now, this was prominently displayed on a shelf. Would any of you guys thought this was a rare or valuable game? Probably not. It's in like a burnt brown sleeve. I mean, look at it. This is considered to be one of the weirdest and hardest and strangest shoot-'em-ups of all time. It has a cult following to it, and it was spoken of in hushed tones for almost like 2 decades. This was a homebrew he made on his own at his house, and he put it out for free download on his website, which is now defunct. Can't download it anymore. And the game gained a bunch of notoriety for how crazy it was and how unique it was. It appears often on lists of like the top 50 greatest shmups of all time. It may have made like a top 25 list or 2. And the people that love shmups, they want to play all those games. The developer was invited to a convention at some point, and he had like 100 of this game pressed and printed and put on a physical copy, and I think he gave them out at the convention. That was the only time it ever saw a physical release. Just like most of the swag that people get at conventions, I bet 90% of those games got thrown in the trash. But people out there want a physical copy of it, and this is it. I don't know how many there are in the world, and it doesn't really have a value. I've been offered $2,000 for it, and that was several years ago. Since then, this game has gotten a release on Steam. So you can go buy it right now and try it out, and it is crazy, let me tell you. But it's hard to know how a release coming out on Steam will affect something, because it might lower the price because now there's access to it, but it might raise it because people want a physical copy of that game they played that they loved so much. So who knows? We'll say that it's worth between $10, which is what I paid for it, and $5,000. But honestly, I bet it's probably worth $1,700, $2,000, something like that. That's what I feel is right. Am I wrong? Let me know. And if you made it this far, I'd like to thank you. I really appreciate you sticking around here. Like, comment, subscribe, do all those sort of things. It helps me out with the YouTube algorithm, and I'd really appreciate it. You can see the channel members and the Patreons on the screen right now. You can join in the description down below. For $1, you get access to all my videos early, member exclusive videos, plus a whole bunch of other stuff if you just want to support me. Watching the videos really helps, but if you want to help just a little bit more, this is how you can do it. I really appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you next time.